Hi everyone, and welcome to Bon Air Christian Church Yoga with Linda. I'm Linda, and this is our final practice of the autumn season and letting go. So thank you for joining me for this entire season, and let's prepare our hearts and minds as we sit on the mat to let go and let Finding a comfortable seat, shoulders back down, away from the ears, lift the heart, base of the spine, pressing into the earth, crown of the head lifting towards the heavens. This is our last practice for October, where we have explored letting go. So today we're going to slow it down a little bit more, be kind to our bodies, show loving kindness and compassion towards ourselves, and we'll begin practice today with a little bit of breathing, pranayama, to prepare us for slowing things down and being patient with life. So any list that you've made for your day, anything that you have prepared that you have to do, must do, it's just running around in your head and making you crazy, just put that off to the side and let go. So close your eyes, align to the curves of your own spine. We'll practice a few rounds of Nadi Shodina. So your right hand, your thumb will be on your right nostril, and we'll alternate nostril using our index finger to press the left nostril. Then we'll close in the center. This is not hard pinching, but you'll just close the nostrils off. So our count will be a count of 4 for 3 rounds, a count of 5 for 3 rounds, and a count of 6 for 3 rounds. So bringing your thumb, your right thumb, to your right nostril, we're going to inhale our left nostril for a count of 4. So here we go. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your right hand down to your knee. Keep breathing at your own pace. Allow your shoulders to fall away from the ears, growing tall in your spine, knitting your belly button to your spine. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the energy. Open your eyes gently. Allow your eyelids to flutter, adjust to the light. Bring your arms behind you, palms back behind you on a mat or the rug. Find your way to a hip, left hip or right hip. Come up on all fours, knees under the hips, palms flat under the arms. Find a little bit of movement here. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring your feet over to the right side of your mat. Inhale, center. Begin walking your hands over towards the right side of the mat as you exhale, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center, first with the arms, then with the legs. Make a little adjustment here. Inhale, center. Exhale, feet go over towards the left side of the mat. Palms begin to move towards the left side of the mat as far as you would like, and look over your left shoulder, breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, center. Palms come back to center. Feet come back. Knees are under the hips. Palms are underneath the shoulders, flat back. Inhale, center. Allow your hips to come towards your heels. Bow your head to your mat. Slowly lower down. Letting everything go. Finding patience with the day. Showing compassion and loving kindness to yourself. This is your time to re-energize, to let go, to reflect, to do whatever you need to do, to find some stillness and clarity in your day.
Allow that calmness to work with you today as we do our practice. Releasing any tension here, leaving it on the mat. If you need to wiggle, wiggle around. If something's too challenging, take a break, move away from it. So coming back up on all fours. Tuck the toes. Drop the head, plant the palms. Inhale, center. Exhale, push up and back into your downward facing dog. Pressing your palms into the mat, using your finger knuckles. Lifting your hips up to the ceiling, to the heavens. Inhale, center. As you exhale, slowly walk your way towards the middle or top of your mat. You can also backwards walk your hands. You can bend your knees, whatever you need to do. You can walk like an orangutan. It feels so good. We're going to stay here and just dangle. So we're going to grab opposite elbows and allow the head to just fall. Shake your head yes, shake it no. If you need a little bit of extra support, drop your hands or fingertips to the mat. And allow your head just to fall. Be heavy. So we're working to really release this low back here. The only thing it really demands is a little bit of balance and also leg strength. So it's important to keep it bent in the knee. You can straighten out and dangle, but make sure there's a slight bend in the ankle. I really like to rest my belly on my thighs. With every exhale, grow some more length in your spine. Sometimes you hear a little bit of popping or cracking. That's normal. So just be okay with the sounds that your body is making. Just a few more breaths here. Begin to bend the knees slightly, drop the palms down in front of you. Bend your knees. Step back with your right foot, step back with your left foot, and find a downward facing dog. So maybe this time it's not as deep, or maybe you want to crawl in with your feet or with your hands. Maybe widen your stance. Take some time to create just a little bit of movement. So for me, it feels good to rock back a little bit on one leg and then the other, dropping my foot to the mat and stretching my arms out. So bring the legs back together. We're going to go into our pigeon pose. So if this is not your favorite pose or you find it difficult, you may also do this on your back. So inhale, bring that left knee in towards your nose. Drop the shin down in front or behind your hands. Allow that right leg to slide back, untuck the toes. Hips are forward, so this is a closed hip pose. If you find that you're going like this, opening up the hip, you want to close it and make sure that you are looking forward. So sometimes it means you have to bring your bent knee in a little bit closer to the body. If you are very flexible, you can bring it out in front where your shin is parallel to your mat. That is not the case for me. So when you're ready, you can lower down on blocks. If you like, you can stay where you are. Make sure you have something underneath your left hip to support you if your left hip is not touching the mat or the floor. So I prefer blocks, so I'm going to use those. We are going to be here for 2 minutes. Breathing in and out through the nose, just relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face, any tension you might have with you today. Focus on letting go.
Focus on nourishing the body with every breath, every thought. Think of anything that is beautiful in your life and those things that you have to be grateful for. Can you find stillness in this position? Can you find quiet and patience? We're here for just a few more breaths, really letting everything go. So in this position, we open up our hip flexor, finding a nice stretch and relaxation as we sit in the pose. So preparing to come out of the pose, if you had blocks, remove your blocks. Maybe set them aside because we're going directly to the other side. Plant your palms on the mat. Tuck the toe of your right foot, straighten out your right leg, or maybe slightly bend it. Inhale, center, lift up. Bring your left leg back with your right leg. Push up and back into downward facing dog. And we're going to go directly to the other side. So find a little bit of movement here. When you're ready, bend that right knee towards the chest, bring it in, drop the shin down behind the hands, straighten out that left leg. Find your comfort zone. So that may be sitting up taller, it may be that you place something underneath a blanket, and usually I have a blanket, today I don't. I do like to work with blocks so that I'm not so deep. So you'll see me today, there is a little bit of an opening, a gap here, and normally I like to have a little something under there to give me some cushion, so I may use a block today. So we're here for 2 minutes, finding that wonderful stretch and finding stillness. So this pose can also be a challenge for many people, and you can do this on your back. So it would be one leg stretched out completely with the other leg brought in towards the chest. There are several ways you can do this pose. That's only one of them. But there is an alternative today if this is too much for you. So try to find stillness, comfort, acknowledge the places that need your support to let go. Where are you holding tension? Where are you resisting? Bring breath to those spaces. As you exhale, let go. In these challenging moments, can you find loving kindness? Just 2 more breaths here, breathing in and out through the nose. So to come out of the pose, press into your palms. Remove any props that you have. Once again, tuck the toes of your left leg, your extended leg. Inhale, center. As you exhale, lift up and back, bringing the right leg back as well. Push up and back into your downward facing dog. Really give yourself a lot of deep stretch here. Again, if your heels are not touching the floor, it's okay. Find movement here. You were very still. We're going to come back down to your knees. When you're ready, slowly lower yourself down. Untuck your toes. Bring your hips to your heels and slowly walk your hands backwards. This is a bit of a rebound. And just become aware of the sensations you've created in your body. So by doing yin, as opposed to doing a yang yoga practice, we're spending a little more time in the pose to allow the ligaments and the tendons and even our joints a little bit of strength. So we're supplying energy, blood flow, warmth to those areas and allowing them to have just a little bit of tension, which will give them strength. We're not pressing, we're not pushing, we're not allowing for pain. We're just staying in poses to allow ourselves to gather energy and strength there. So coming back down on our side, so find your way down to your left or your right hip. We're going into figure 4, which is my favorite. Find your way down to your mat. As you know, I like to roll on my left side and come down, but I also like to rock back and forth. This is great for your low back. So if this is available to you, let's do 5 of these together. So we're going to inhale and push and rock back. Whee! 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. So we're going to come back down to the mat, lower the feet. So bent knees, we're going to inhale center, bend the left knee, bring the left ankle over to the top, the right ankle over to the top of the left knee. Inhale center, arms reach out, clasp your fingers behind your left thigh and allow your head just to relax back. Flex both feet. Relax both feet and relax your shin. If you need more tension, you bring that left thigh in toward you. You can also take your hands and wrap around your left shin, bringing the legs in closer to you. It's too much tension for me. If this is too much for you, also remember you can put a block underneath your foot and just be in this position. Even if you look like this, so the knee is more towards the body, that's okay. You can play with a little bit and maybe push that leg away from you. So we're here for a couple of breaths, relaxing. Shoulders are on the mat. If you tend to be a little bit tight in your shoulders and you find your shoulders are not touching the mat, or that you're lifting your head too much, you can place a block underneath your head. So this makes it much easier for you to grasp and takes tension off the neck if you are unable to keep your neck and your head, not your neck, but your head on the mat. So find what works for you. And these are just reminders for those of you who maybe don't practice on a regular basis, that you're listening to what your body needs and you're providing assistance. That's all props are. Just a little bit of assistance. So inhale, center. Exhale, allow your left foot to come down to the mat. Release the fingers. If there's a block there, push it away. Bring the right knee into the chest, extend the right leg straight out, extend the arms overhead, bend the right knee, bring the foot back to the floor. Inhale, left knee comes into the chest, grab that left ankle, place it over top above the right knee. Inhale, center, lift up, clasp your fingers behind your thigh, flex the feet, lower back down. Again, find where you need assistance. If shoulders are not touching the mat, work so that you can find a way to get your shoulders to touch the mat. Remember to use a block under your right foot if you need that assistance. Allow your feet to relax now, wherever you are, and stay in this position for several breaths. Eyes closed, letting go. Let everything fall away. Let everything go with every exhale. And on your next exhale, release your fingers, bring your right foot down to the mat. Left foot comes down to the mat, stretch out your left leg, and then your right leg, reaching arms overhead, really big stretch. Roll over on your left side or right side, push your way up to seated. We have one more position before Shavasana. So come back to the center of your mat. You may need to have blocks for support. Widen our legs into straddle. So open your legs as wide as you would like. Maybe you want to have support underneath your knees, your thighs. That's fine. We're going to end folding forward. So find what works best for you. You can have them flat. That's great, but you don't have to. So maybe bring 1 or 2 blocks forward. If you want to, you can not use blocks. So with our feet flexed, we're going to slowly begin as we inhale to walk our hands forward. When you get to that tension in the inner thigh where it's about a 4, stop there and rest. And this is where you want to stay. Once you are in the position of your 4, where the tension is, relax the feet. Drop the hip. We're here for 2 minutes. The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. Zephaniah 3:17. My favorite part is he will rejoice over you with singing. I often wonder and try to imagine the omnipotent voice singing over me. What a beautiful thought that is. If you find your body wanting to just relax a little bit more as gravity pulls you forward, it's okay to do that. Just bow your head as you're in this pose. Letting everything go. All the challenging moments, all the moments of disappointment, moments of fear, anxiety, Let everything go. You are so loved, and your God is singing over you with a heart that overflows with joy and compassion and unconditional love. So preparing to come out of the pose, plant your palms on the floor in front of you and slowly backward walk your hands to your seated position. Sit nice and tall. Just in a rebound. Bring your arms behind you and your palms touch the floor. Slowly lean back, bring your knees slowly in, so drawing your legs in, and bring your knees in together and windshield wipe. Feels good. So as we bring our August practice to a close, we'll go into Shavasana one more time, so find your way down to your mat on your side. On your back. You'll have 2 minutes in Shavasana with silence. Again, can you recreate in your mind a beautiful autumn day? A day where there was so much abundance of beauty and color and scent and joy in your heart. Hold on to those moments. Embrace them. Love them. They are a part of you, and they are cherished. And with every breath, cherish those experiences and those loved ones. Examine a leaf close up in your mind's eye. The color, the shape, the veins in the leaf. Maybe there's dew on the leaf. Is it a maple? Is it a birch? Is it an oak? Is it bright yellow, orange, red? If you hold it in your hand, can you see sunlight through it? Maybe you remember a time where you gathered leaves for a decoration for your table, or you brought beautiful leaves to school to show a teacher. Maybe you remember ironing between 2 pieces of wax paper, the most beautiful leaf you'd ever found, because you wanted to hold on to it forever. The memory you have, the leaf you no longer have, because at some point you let go. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes and make circles with your wrists and ankles one way and then the other. Maybe point and flex, finding movement. Reach the arms overhead and stretch the legs in opposite direction. Bend the knees, bring the arms down by your side, roll over to one side or the other. Find rest for just a moment. And one last time, let go of whatever it is you do not need. Let's show gratitude for the beautiful season of fall and for the reminder of how we will need to enter into the season of winter. We've let go what we don't need, and now we will be able to energize for rest and for abundance that will visit us in a different way. So planting your palm on your mat, push into your palm, come to a seated position that is comfortable for you. Bringing palms together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. We give thanks for this beautiful day. I give thanks for you, for this practice, for the opportunity to be a part of your life. You are beautiful, you are free, you are healthy, you are loved. Namaste. Thank you for letting go.